What's good, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for coming back to my channel. Happy New Year. This is my first video of 2020. 2020 is going to be a great year. I can already feel it, so much so that I decided to start 2020 fresh with the video that I made in 2018 and forgot to post. Well, actually, it's a video I did post in 2018, but this particular part of it was cut out because I felt like the discussion didn't really fit with the video. It was a discussion between me and my friend Bruna. But I always felt like this was a good conversation, something that needed to be posted. And I watched it back the other day, and surprise, surprise, I still 1000% agree with myself because I know what I be talking about. But I will say the last point Bruna made in this video made me think a little bit. So I want to leave it up to you guys. Let me know in the comments, do I make sense or am I just being an asshole? But either way, I feel like this is a good conversation for you guys to watch, listen to, join in, and all of that. So let us know in the comments. Enjoy. I think the problem is everything is too specific. There's like specific things that make you a gentleman when that's not the case.
Right.
And I don't believe in that real man, real woman shit. So are you a good person?
Exactly.
Like that's it. Like flowers, getting a girl flowers. A lot of girls don't fucking like flowers. They get these flowers, they put them in a vase, they die in a couple of days. It doesn't matter. But they love getting flowers.
The sentiment behind it.
But it's not even that. So it's that to an extent. It's more of the gesture. Mm-hmm. But it's also the specific. He got me flowers.
Yeah.
Because let's say you really like hot Cheetos. That's your shit.
With cream cheese.
And a dude pops up on you randomly with a giant bag of hot Cheetos with cream cheese. That's 10 times better than giving you flowers you can't do shit with. This is something you actually like. He actually put thought into it. But you would probably be more excited over the flowers because that's a symbol to the rest of the world.
Yeah.
And I think that's with all of this chivalry stuff, like all the small stuff, like opening the door and pulling out the chair. You can do that shit. I think you should help people based on strong suits and weak points.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I see that you're trying to do something that I know how to do really well and you're having a hard time with it, I can help, and vice versa. It doesn't have to be these specific things.
Yeah. It's so funny when you talk about like the flowers and the gift giving. I had this conversation with a guy friend of mine who is so brutally honest and so practical that he never understood the importance of getting a woman flowers. And he was like, if I'm going to get a girl a gift, I'm going to be practical. If she needs brake pads, I'll get her brake pads. Yeah. Which I get that. And he was like, it took me in like mid-20s before I realized that the reason I'm getting her flowers is not because of how it may or may not make sense in my mind, but it makes her happy. And that's the reason that I get her flowers. And so hearing that, because as a woman, I don't know your thought process as men, as like what goes behind these gifts. And I was just like, that's so interesting. I would have never thought that, some men who are extremely practical would be like, I got you brake pads because that's what you need. And to me, that's a kind gesture. It's not flowers because flowers don't serve a purpose. Yeah. Meanwhile, women come in from an emotional standpoint usually, and it's like, but this is sweet. This is a generic symbol of care.
I'm being an asshole. I can't help it. Is it sweet or is it stupid and pointless? Because here's my thing. Why don't the brake pads make you happy if you need brake pads?
They can make you happy. It's just, in hindsight, they might be like, really? Like, brake pads? I don't know. It's
But you don't see how that's dumb? If you say, fuck, my wireless mouse broke. How am I going to finish this? And I say, oh, don't worry. Look, I got you some flowers. Feel better. You know what I'm saying? That's not going to help anything. But if I'm like, actually, I got an extra wireless mouse. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's on some like necessity shit, not just on a random gift. You know what I'm saying? So I do get why random flowers is nice.
Exactly. And it's also, some women just appreciate flowers. Like, I love having plants around my house. Yeah. It just helps.
But plants, not flowers.
Flowers are plants.
They are plucked. They do not have roots. They die. I would rather gift a freaking nice potted plant that you can take care of and it grows and you keep it.
A love fern.
Whatever that is. I would rather do that than get you flowers that are only good for an Instagram post so other girls can be like, oh, yeah, you lucky. But it does nothing for you. And yes, some women like flowers. Maybe majority of women like flowers. But I know a good portion who don't like flowers. They'll post a picture, but then they're upset that now they have to have these here. And they're dying and the petals are falling and they have to clean that shit up. So it's like...
It's all so situational and dependent on the person, and that's why it's hard to generalize with stuff like this, because if you're dating a girl and she doesn't like flowers, cool, then like flowers are not going to be something that you do for her. But if you're dating a girl who just appreciates stuff like that, where it may be dumb or kind of not make sense to you, but it's not about you at that point. If you're already at a point where you want to gift her something to let her know, like, I'm thinking about you, I care about whatever, then it's about her. So you're doing something that makes her happy. And that, I think, kind of correlates with chivalry too. If you're a woman who knows, for whatever reason, without judgment, that you praise and value chivalry in a man, you want a man who's going to open your doors, pull out your chair, take out the trash, do the heavy lifting, all that stuff. If that is very important to you, then that's very important to you, and there are men who will do that. However...
Hold for sirens.
Yeah. Is that your dog?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Cut.
That's like...
No dogs were harmed in the filming of this video, I promise. He'd just be scared of the sirens. Thanks for watching, y'all. I'm out. Peace.